Much time, let's get started with the recipe. To make vegetable soup, I'm using some vegetables which I have at hand right now. I'll be using half of this green capsicum and half of this red capsicum. You can use any variety of capsicum. I just happen to have these two, so I'm using this. A handful of fresh beans, a handful of fresh green peas. Fresh green peas are in season right now, so I'm using it. 6 to 7 garlic cloves, I'll be peeling this. A small piece of ginger. 1 green chili. Green chili you can increase or decrease to suit your taste. A small piece of cabbage. 4 to 5 florets of cauliflower. You can also use broccoli if you have broccoli at hand. So basically any vegetable you have at hand or is in season you can use in this soup. So I'm going to wash and rinse all the vegetables and then I'm going to chop them into small pieces. So I'm removing the piece from its pod. Since green peas are in season right now, I'm using it. I'm chopping the red capsicum. Once chopped, keep this aside. Once chopped, keep this aside. Once chopped, keep this aside. Keep this aside. Next, I'm finally chopping the beans. Once chopped, keep this aside. And lastly, I'm chopping the cauliflower. Heat a wok or a wide kadai with 2 teaspoons wood pressed sesame oil. Sesame oil is also known as gingerly oil. Now instead of sesame oil, you can use any locally sourced wood pressed oils of your choice. Remember that healthy cooking is all about using the right quality of oils. So try to switch to wood pressed oils for better nutrient absorption and for better health. And once the oil starts to get heated up, chop in the garlic cloves. Garlic not only helps to boost your immunity, it also helps in digestion and gives a nice flavor to this amazing vegetable soup. The soup is ideal for dinner, it's filling, and the healthy fats from the wood pressed gingerly oil will help in better nutrient absorption. Give it a stir and allow the garlic to turn light golden brown. Since this is a heavy bottomed wok, I have reduced the flame to the lowest. And once the garlic starts to get golden brown, I'm finally chopping in 1 green chili. Green chili you can increase or decrease to suit your taste. Into this I'm grating in a small piece of ginger. Give this a stir and allow it to saute for about 1 to 1.5 minutes so that the raw flavor of the ginger, garlic and green chilies are diminished. Add in the fresh green peas, the rest of the finely chopped vegetables and give it a stir. Let it saute for about a minute. I have kept aside some capsicum to garnish towards the end. This is to give a subtle crunch to the soup. However, if you don't prefer this, you can add all of the capsicum along with the rest of the vegetables. So I'm keeping a little capsicum aside. Pink Himalayan salt as needed. Give it a stir. Add in 3 to 4 cups of water. That is 4 cups of water. Give this a stir. You can check salt at this stage. If you feel you need more salt, you can add in and bring this to a boil. While the soup is boiling, I'm freshly grinding 1 teaspoon black peppercorns. Once ground, add 1 teaspoon ground black pepper powder or as per your taste into the soup. Add in the freshly ground black pepper powder. Give it a stir. Once the water starts to boil, reduce the flame to the lowest and cover and allow the vegetables to get cooked. It should take about 5 to 7 minutes. While the soup is boiling, let's make a slurry, and for that into a cup I have added about 2 tablespoons water. Into this I am adding in 1.5 tablespoon arrowroot powder. Instead of arrowroot powder, you can use potato starch or tapioca starch. This will help to make the soup slightly thick. And make sure there are no lumps in the slurry. Keep this aside. After about 5 to 7 minutes, open the lid and give it a stir. At this stage, I'm adding in the arrowroot slurry, and make sure you stir it before you add in. We don't want any lumps. Give it a stir. Into this, add in the kept aside chopped capsicum, the rest of the ground black pepper powder. I'm chopping in a handful of coriander leaves. Turn off the flame, give it a stir. And lastly, for some healthy gut-friendly probiotics, I'm adding in 2 teaspoons apple cider vinegar. Add the apple cider vinegar once you have turned off the flame. Give it a stir. Check salt, and if you feel you need more salt or black pepper powder, you can add at this stage. And my super healthy and filling vegetable soup is ready to serve. You can increase arrowroot powder to 2 tablespoons. Just adjust as per your desired thickness of the soup. So guys, do try this healthy vegetable soup and let me know how it turned out. Thank you for watching, and until next time, take care. Bye bye.